cat, big cat.
There's the little cat. Oh, it's so friendly and cute, huh?
There's the big cat.
Ugh. Does that one look friendly and cute? No, it looks like it's going to eat you. Just kidding. November 2022 issue. And look, do you know what these drawings are? What's that one, Apollo?
Flamingo.
Yeah. What's that one?
An eagle.
A bald eagle, yeah. What is that one?
A dolphin.
You can tell that's a dolphin? Yeah, that one was by Rowan, age 4. This is by Ben, age 7. The flamingo was Clara, age 5. And what's that one?
That's a tortoise.
It should be a tortoise, you're right, because it's on land, right? But Izzy, age 7, says it's a turtle. But you're right, I think it's on land, so it's a tortoise. What's this?
It's a gazelle.
You can tell that that's a gazelle? Holy moly, you're better than I am. But you're right. Roger, age 5, says that's a gazelle. What about that one?
A jirafe.
A jirafe in Spanish, yeah. By Hilo, age 4. So, they sent those in to Ranger Rick Jr. And these are cool catnip toys. We made something kind of like this once, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that was fun. It says, surprise your cat with these perfectly fabulous felt toys. All right, so let's get looking inside Ranger Rick Jr. It says, that's wild! A lion is a cat that can roar, but not purr. So a lion can't purr? Isn't that weird? And then it says, an elephant's trunk has more than...
Some people say that all cats can purr.
Well, they're saying a lion can't purr, but it can roar. Now, an elephant's trunk has more than 40,000 muscles in it. So 40,000 muscles in that trunk? That's incredible. That's probably why it's so flexible, right, Apollo?
Yeah.
Now, what do you think? Is this an alligator or a crocodile?
It's an alligator.
You're right. It's an alligator. An alligator can lose...
Because alligators have shoulder.
Yeah. The snout shape is alligator. Yep. An alligator can lose and replace over 2,000 teeth in its lifetime. Holy moly. How many teeth can you replace in a lifetime?
Just 2 sets.
You have 2 sets. Your set that you're on right now. And I think that means you have like 32 teeth, if I'm right. Now, what is this? What is that animal?
A moose.
Yeah, what's it doing? Going for a swim? Yeah. Did you know that moose could swim? In fact, it says moose are really good swimmers. They're excellent swimmers. And here's your buddy. We have some of those in our gutter. What's that guy?
Raccoon.
Yeah. A raccoon has fingers like a human that can grab and hold on to things. That's probably what makes them such good thieves. They could probably break into your house, don't you think?
Did you know they eat crayfish?
I didn't. How do you know they eat crayfish?
I like it.
Wildcrats told you that raccoons eat crayfish. Is it one of their favorite dishes? Yeah? All right. And look at these.
Penguinos.
Oh, penguinos in Spanish. Yeah, penguins. And this is a group of young penguins. And that is referred to as a creche. Creche. All right. So,
It's a penguino creche.
yeah. So, let's hear about little cats and big cats now. It says, 7 ways that pet cats are like their big, wild relatives. Check this out. They sneak up on their prey. Is that cat sneaking up on its prey like this tiger?
Yep.
Yeah, same body motion. Then we have this big cat. What's it doing?
It's sleeping.
And what's its little cat friend doing?
It's sleeping on a couch.
Yeah, so they sleep a lot too. So cats, house cats, and wild cats sleep a lot. It must be nice to be a cat and get all that sleep. Number 3, the third thing they have in common, they carry their babies in their mouths. Look at that. Do you think he's hurting that baby? Nope. That's how they carry them. And look at this cat. What's it doing?
And they hold them very gently.
Yeah, very gently so they don't hurt them. And so number 4, what is another way that they have things in common? What's this cat doing?
Scratching.
And what's his big lion buddy over here doing?
Scratching.
Yeah. All cats scratch. Why do you think they're scratching?
Well, not all cats.
Well, what do you think these cats are doing when they're scratching?
Marking their territory.
Possibly. Maybe they're sharpening their claws. What do you think? Is that possible? Possible. So now number 5. Cats have rough tongues. You know when Marshall licks you, it's nice and soft and slimy. That's not what it feels like when a cat licks you. Guess what it feels like when a cat licks you? Rough, like sandpaper.
I don't really like cats because I'm allergic to them.
Yeah. So if you were out in the jungle and you started sneezing, you would be like, there's a jaguar nearby. Run!
So it's good I'm allergic to cats.
Maybe so. Well, cats, house cats and their wild relatives have rough tongues. That's another way they're similar. Number 6, cats have excellent balance. Look what this cat's doing. What's he walking on? The top of a fence. Could you walk on the top of a fence?
Maybe I could climb on a fence.
How about walk on the top of a fence with your tippy toes?
Nope.
Yeah, well, that cat is doing that. Remarkable. What's this cat doing?
Climbing a tree.
Yeah, he's got good balance too. What type of cat do you think this
That's a
is?
lynx.
You're right, it is a lynx. How could you tell that?
Look at the tail, it's so short.
Oh, the tail, and what about the
And
ears?
I can see the ears too.
Yeah. Who taught you that was a lynx?
Wildcats?
Those
There was an episode.
pesky wildcats. They teach you everything, don't they? All right, what is this guy? Do you know what he is?
Leon.
This one is not a leon. In fact, this is a mountain leon or a cougar. Mountain lion. I guess you could say leon then, since it's a mountain lion. But this cat, what's he doing?
He's gonna take a nap.
He's stretching. He's like flexing his flexy spine, stretching. Same as this house cat. Because they stretch. That's another thing all cats have in common. That was our 7 things. Okay, so now we have a story. This story is called On Its Way. And it's a story about Ricky and his pals. Are you ready, Apollo? Ricky Raccoon woke up shivering. Why is it so cold? He wondered. He lay in bed yawning. Then he realized something. It was quiet. Too quiet. The bird that woke him up each morning wasn't singing. Ricky peeked out the window by his bed. The branch where he usually saw the bird was empty. That's strange, Ricky thought. Things seem different this morning. Then Ricky heard a knock at his door. He opened it to find Busy Beaver, Flora Skunk, and Mitzi Mink. Come on, Ricky, said Flora. We're going to play at the old bridge. Okay, that sounds fun, said Ricky, and off they went. The friends walked along, cracking jokes and giggling. Suddenly, their giggles were drowned out by a loud noise above them. When they looked up, the friends saw a large flock of geese flying. The birds formed 2 lines that made a V shape. What do you think the geese are doing? 2 lines that form a V shape?
They're migrating.
Yeah. And these geese were honking like crazy. Honk, 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 honk. Can you do a geese honk? That's better than mine. Wow, I've never seen so many geese flying together, said Busy. I wonder where they're going. That's another thing that's different, Ricky thought to himself. What is going on? Soon the gang arrived at the old bridge. They liked to go there to watch the creek flow slowly underneath and to play games. "What game should we play today?" asked Flora. "Well, we could have a pebble throwing contest," suggested Mitzi. "We did that last week," said Busy. "How about the dropping game?" "Yeah, I love that game," said Ricky. To play the dropping game, the friends needed to collect things to drop into the creek. "Let's drop leaves today," said Busy. And everyone began looking for leaves to drop. Ricky picked up a bright yellow leaf. Flora found a red one. Busy picked up an orange leaf. Mitzi's leaf was both red and orange. "When did the leaves fall off the trees?" Ricky wondered as he walked back onto the bridge. It was another thing that was different. The four friends held their leaves over the railing of the bridge. "Ready, set, go!" shouted Flora, and they dropped their leaves down. Down the leaves swirled until they landed in the water.
Because it's fall.
Yeah, it's fall. You're right. The pals watched eagerly as the leaves began to drift. "Look at mine," said Busy, pointing at the orange leaf. "It's in first place." The leaves headed downstream and disappeared under the bridge. The friends ran to the other side of the bridge to wait. After a few seconds, all the leaves appeared except for Ricky's yellow one. "Mine's still first," said Busy. "I win!" "Wait a minute," said Ricky. "My leaf is missing." The friends watched and waited, but no yellow leaf appeared. "I'll go look for it," said Ricky, and he ran off the bridge and then scrambled down beneath it. Ricky's leaf was caught on a stick. He loosened it and watched it float off. "Thanks for losing me the race, you silly leaf," said Ricky. As he headed up the creek bank, Ricky heard a rustling noise. He looked around and saw a squirrel digging near some bushes. The squirrel had an acorn in its mouth. As Ricky watched, the squirrel buried the acorn. Then it scampered away. Ricky headed back to his friends. He thought about all the things he'd noticed today that seemed a little different. All of a sudden, he realized they were signs of change. Dun, dun, dun. The chilly morning, the missing songbird, the geese in a V, the fallen leaves, a squirrel storing food. "Now I know what's going on, Ricky." What is going on, Apollo?
It's fall.
It's fall, and what season comes after fall?
Winter.
Winter. And Ricky says, "Winter is on its way." And that is what those clues led to. Oh, look at this one. This one is about gym class. Gym class heroes. Gym class, you don't have that in your school yet, do you? But that is where you exercise and play sports. So, when it comes to running and jumping, these animals are the head of their class. What are those guys?
Ostrich.
Yeah. Ostriches are the fastest animals on two legs. They can run 45 miles per hour. That's faster than most cars go on city streets. Yeah, and how about this guy?
Oh, a lobo.
He looks like a wolf to me. And he hurdles. With its strong legs, a wolf can easily jump over a fallen tree or almost anything in its path. That's quite interesting, says Mr. Gecko. All right. Oh, hey, some more gym animals. What is this, Apollo?
It's an ant.
But what special type of ant?
It's a
What's it carrying in its...
worker ant.
It is a worker, but what's it carrying? I think you learned this on Wildcrafts, too.
Leaf.
And so, what kind of ant carries leaves?
The workers.
The leaf cutter ants. Remember those? Yeah. It is lifting weights. A leafcutter ant is super, super strong. It can carry up to 50 times its own weight. Oh, it's a good thing I'm not near that ant. It could carry me away. Ah, ha, ha. Hey, Apollo, what are these bears doing?
They're doing. Let me think. They're playing tug of war.
Yeah, tug of war. 2 polar bear cubs pull as hard as they can to see who is stronger. I'm stronger than you, Apollo.
No, you're not.
Oh, you're stronger than me? Ha ha! Oh, okay, you win.
Yes.
All right, so now we have this thing, this bird.
Oh.
I bet you don't know what that bird's called.
It's a songbird.
It's called a wettseen. A wettseen. A wettseen has no trouble walking across narrow branch. And that's a balance beam for it. What? What is a wettseen? What scene? I don't know. What scene? It's a bird. It's a plane. It's a wettseen.
Hey, wait. It has 2 words in it. What and scene.
Yeah, it's a wettseen. Yeah, strange, huh? All right, so we have the strong apes. This is a strong arms, and it makes it easy for this gorilla to climb a rope like vine. This is a rope climb. And then we have this impala, this deer-looking thing right here.
It's gazelle, probably.
Kind of looks like a gazelle. They're saying it's an impala, though.
It's probably.
I think it's the horns are a little different on this than a gazelle. An impala can jump so far that it almost looks like it's flying. We say it's the winner of the long jump. You could definitely jump longer than me, impala. That's impalable. Ha 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 ha! Now, pull-ups. Who do you think is the king of the pull-ups? Do you know what that guy is?
It's a monitor.
Yeah, you're right. A lace monitor lizard uses its claws to grab on and pull itself up. Is that crazy? What is your favorite thing to do when you exercise, Apollo?
Me thinking. I'll tell you when it's time.
All right.
When I know.
Well, until then, ever wonder how does a walrus get out of the water?
Running. That's what I want.
Oh, that's your favorite is running? Well, have you ever wondered how a walrus gets out of the water?
Okay. With its tusks.
That's what it looks like, huh? A walrus has 2 huge front teeth called tusks. The animal hooks its tusks onto a large chunk of floating ice to pull itself out of the water. That's amazing.
I won't fall.
What do you use to pull yourself out of the water, Apollo? Your teeth? No.
Yes.
Oh, I don't think you should do that. Yeah, I don't think it worked. It didn't work very well. You better use your arms. Now, it's your favorite. Guess what it is?
What?
It's your favorite. Oh, it's Apollo's favorite. I think it's a cartoon. Apollo, let's read this funny cartoon about Bonnie and Chester. Guess what its title is? The Traffic Jam. Ha! It says, here's a good spot for our picnic. I don't know. It's very sunny. Well, this is a nice shady spot for our picnic. But it's so close to the road. Honk, honk, honk. There's so much noise. It sounds like a traffic jam. Honk, honk, honk. Oh, Chester, you are so silly. There's a traffic jam. There's no traffic jam. It's geese flying south for the winter. Honk, 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 honk. Did you get that? It's geese flying south for the winter instead of honking?
Just grab my shirt.
Okay. Okay, Paula, next page.
What's a traffic jam?
I don't know. Let's go. Next page. Oh, it's something for you. Oh, did you do that? You already solved the puzzle. It was connecting the dots. What did you connect the dots and make? What is
cat.
that? Yeah, it's a cat. Starting with 1, connect the dots. And you did that. You went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, all the way around, and all the way back up. Okay, so if C is for cat, find 6 more animals here, Apollo, that start with the letter C.
Camel.
That's 1.
Okay.
What about that guy?
Crab.
Yep, 2.
Wait, don't tell me.
You need 4 more.
I'm looking.
What am I, Apollo?
I'm lizard.
What is that guy?
Chameleon.
Chameleon, that's a C.
No, I'm a chameleon.
Oh.
Silly.
Oh, okay. Well, that's 3. You got 3 C's. What about this guy?
A robin.
Ah, it's not a robin, though. It's a cardinal. So that's 4. This one's tricky, though. What's he?
A woodchuck.
He's not a woodchuck. He's a chipmunk. So that's 5. We just need 1 more. It's not the frog. It's not the beaver. I'm not sure. That's like a flamingo. It's not that. It's not a bear. It's not a hippo. It's not a seal. Coyote? Ding, 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 ding. We got 6. Apollo is the winner. Oh, it's another game. Are you ready for this game, Apollo? Mm-hmm. It says, we live in a swamp. A swamp is a woody area that is partly covered by water. We have a marsh rabbit who nibbles on plants. We have a gar who swims in the water. We have this alligator who warms himself in the sun. Now, you're going to have to answer some clues about what animal is behind this flap. It says, I live in a swamp too. Guess what I am. My favorite food is fish. I have an S-shaped neck. And I like to dry off in the sun after getting wet.
Is it a snake?
Let's find out. Oh my gosh, it wasn't a snake this time. I would have guessed that too. It's a snake bird. I had no idea what a snake bird was. I never would have guessed that. But this is a...
Hey, that's not shaped in an S.
Kind of it is. But this is an anhinga, and it spreads its wings to dry off after fishing. That is the bird. And that concludes our edition of Ranger Rick.
Last one.
One last question, though. How is a tiger different than your pet cat?
Let me think. It's because it's in the wild.
It's big. And you don't have a pet cat or a tiger, so it's not different.
Yes, I do.
Oh.
What? Yeah!
Oh, Dad's not your pet cat. Okay, tell the internet. Adios.
I got.
Adios, internet.